gotta be honest, my front patio, it's pretty embarrassing. Oh, what is that? Oh my God, has that been there the whole time? One budget-friendly patio refresh coming right up. I gotta be honest, my front patio, it's pretty embarrassing. It is so dirty. It desperately needs a refresh. We need a new rug. Everything needs to be power washed. It is so dirty. I'm honestly so embarrassed. We haven't done anything out here to clean it in longer than I would like to admit, probably close to 6 months, but today's the day. We have a ton to tackle. We're going to be putting up some new pots. I have a huge haul of items from Wayfair. Thank you so much to Wayfair for sponsoring today's video that we're gonna be using to refresh my front porch, and I think you guys will love them as well. We're gonna be planting some new plants, doing some cleaning, pressure washing, all of the satisfying things, and I'm super excited to share it with you. Yes? I have a little helper with me today. Say hi! But we have a ton to tackle, so let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so here's the current state of my front porch. It's just so dirty. Like, for whatever reason, this tile gets really dirty. I already have the pressure washer set up. I cannot wait to blast this thing clean. Also, like, all of this just needs to get clean. So I actually plan to take off all of the furniture and then go ahead and just like pressure washer the entire thing. Also, how satisfying is this gonna be? Like, getting that green grime off of there. I can't wait. But yeah, we're just gonna give this thing a whole pressure wash. We have a new rug. I got some new pillows and some other new like decor items. My mother-in-law actually bought us like a ton of plants when she was watching the house and Padme like a week or two ago. I really like these. Like, they're fine. They're just the plastic ones, but I'm actually just gonna go ahead and spray paint them because I have a can of black spray paint and I just think it will match the overall vibe when this is all done better. So nothing you can't accomplish with a can of spray paint, am I right? But yeah, I'm hoping to get all of this dirt off. There's just so much dirt. Also, I want to try to clean these cushions and try to like revive this set. I was gonna buy a new set, but I was like, you know what? I think I can just make this one new again, and that is what we're gonna do. One budget-friendly patio refresh coming right up. If you have seen literally any of my outdoor decorating videos over the year, then you will know that I was super cautious moving everything because I always seem to get attacked, yes, attacked by the tiny little lizards and frogs. So I'm just really, really cautious these days and always expecting something to jump out at me. Like I said, I got a bunch of stuff from Wayfair to refresh the porch, so I figured I should probably show you these items so you can kind of get an idea of what the new front porch vibe is. So let's do the haul first, actually. All right, up first, I think these are something that might make some of you guys mad. It is. I bought some faux ferns for the front porch. I already have so many plants that I need to keep alive, and I feel like ferns are kind of like finicky. You have to like spray them or mist them. I could be totally wrong. I didn't want to deal with that. So I bought some faux ferns. It was a 2-pack, and I have no regrets. So pretty. I got this little like decorative bowl. My idea is to do like a little succulent pot. The details on here are so pretty. So my idea with this is to do like a little succulent pot maybe on the table. So I got that. For my faux ferns to put them in, I was like, I want to do like those tall planters that I see people do. They look so nice. So I got these 2 black planters, which is why I want to spray paint the other like plastic planters. I don't feel like buying more planters. So I just want to spray paint the ones that the other plants came in because I feel like that won't hurt the plants. I'll take the plants out first, obviously. But I just want everything to match. So I got these beautiful black planters that I can't wait to set up once this is clean. Ooh, sorry, I just knocked you guys. And then last, save the best for last in my opinion. So pretty. Okay, these are outdoor pillows from Sunbrella. Wayfair has so many of the Sunbrella pillows, and I wanted to get this brand because I wanted to see how well they would really hold up. And I just really love the colors. They're just like beige, black, cream. The Sunbrella items can be a little bit pricey because they are really made to last. So if you are looking to pick up any of the items I showed or some other Sunbrella pillows, they have so many different patterns and pillows. If you want to do colors outside of your house, I totally understand. But Wayfair is having their big outdoor sale, and you can get so many of these items that I'm showing and like thousands and thousands and thousands more for such a great deal. I am dying to get into the pressure washing, but first I really want to clean my cushions. I want to let this sit while I pressure wash the front porch. So I figured we could spray this on. I got this from World Market a couple years ago. It honestly works so well. Figured we could spray this on and let it sit for a few minutes. So let's go ahead and get these sprayed. This cleaning spray is actual magic in a bottle. You can see the dirt really starting to come off the surface of the pillows just by spraying it. But like I said, I wanted to kind of saturate these areas and let it sit for a little bit while I clean everything else. The next just few minutes are truly a series of unfortunate events. Not only was my camera failing me, but I also couldn't get the pressure washer to work. It was just a fail. I was like, this thing stinks. It's not pressure washing anything. It wasn't plugged in, so that would probably help. Okay, so at first it wasn't on, then I started and it wasn't filming. It's okay, it's okay. We're gonna start now. My memory card has been acting up. I'm not going to be filming with the memory card that I used to film this video anymore because it just keeps deleting clips. I'll go to film the next clip and then it will say that something malfunctioned and I'll try to recover it and it just never works. So I'm so sorry that I did not get those extremely satisfying power washing clips. I'm so sad that my camera didn't capture them. Also, cleaning the top stair, my camera decided to slowly pan all the way down. The weight of my camera wasn't locked into place on the tripod. So just a lot of fails over and over and over again, but hopefully you're still getting a little bit of satisfaction because my front patio was dirty. Pressure washing is one of those things too where it's I can't redo it. If I don't get it the first time, there's no way for me to kind of recreate that scene. Look how dirty that windowsill was. There's just no way for me to recreate that if I don't get it the first time. So super upsetting that I didn't get those clips, but onward. From what I understand, the cleaner is a mold and mildew cleaner, so I actually probably could have sprayed this windowsill and it would have helped a lot, but I will link one that is really similar and very popular in the YouTube shopping tab if you want to clean your cushions and your outside areas as well. Power washing is no joke. All of the home stuff is power wash, so I do the windowsill, the front walkway. Of course I was I just only have to do the first tile. Then you accidentally swipe the second one. You're oh, this one's dirty too. So I ended up with me doing the whole walkway. And sorry if you missed any of the satisfying clips. I have been in an ongoing domestic dispute with my camera this entire time. For some reason, I don't know, it's just being a little bit finicky. But I also need to clean the cushions. I want to give the cleaner a little bit more time to soak in and really saturate into the stains because I'm hoping that they'll come right out. So I actually want to spray paint those planters, all the ones that aren't black. Let's just go ahead and spray paint them to make them match more of the vibe of the outside and kind of what, did you guys see that? And kind of what we're going for. So let's go ahead and spray paint those because that is going to be a really easy, fast task and such a budget-friendly way to completely transform these $2 plants that my mother-in-law got us from Walmart. I know this little DIY probably seems so extra, but I just didn't feel the need to buy new planters. I knew that these would have the exact look I wanted with just a little bit of spray paint, and it took seriously 2 minutes. So I let those dry while I cleaned off all of the cushions. All of the dirt and grime literally just rinsed right off. It's so crazy. On the bottle, it actually says that you can just scrub it and the stain should come right out, or you could use your hose if you want to, if you don't have a pressure washer. We actually just borrowed the pressure washer from our neighbors, but it's definitely something we'll be investing in when we move into the new house. But for now, this was a very easy, impactful, and affordable little DIY that made such a big difference. I mean, from the orange to this beautiful satin black, love it. Okay, I need to give those cushions the bugs. I need to give those cushions a day or so to dry. I want to put down the new rug and get the furniture back in place, and then we'll do all the rest of the decorating and setting up everything tomorrow. For you, it'll be 2 seconds, but let's go ahead and get the new rug down, put the furniture back in place, and then we can focus on the fun part. Oh, what is that? Oh my God, has that been there the whole time? Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. It won't come off. Wait, is that spray paint? What is that? Do you hear Brandon Bryan playing? Okay, anyways, new rug. I have been eyeing this beautiful block print floral outdoor rug for so long. I even bought it a few months ago and I'm just now finally getting around to putting it outside, but I absolutely love it. I just think it goes so well with like the overall color scheme of our outdoors with like the stone, the black front door. It just like kind of pulls it all together and it's a nice fun floral pop. I feel like it's a nice pop of a pattern, something I don't normally do, but I absolutely love it and I'm so glad that I decided to go with this one, and I'll link similar ones down below. All right, go team. That's our stopping point for today, and I will see you tomorrow. All right, we are back. Day 2. Cushions are now dry, so it's time to finish up this porch refresh and do the most fun part, which is all of the decorating. I'm super excited to get the pillows put back on and kind of see my vision actually come to life. It's one of those days, by the way, where it's like completely overcast, but those like white clouds hurt my eyes way more than the sun, so sorry for the squinting, but like I said, let's go ahead and get this porch all put together. Okay, the pillows look great. The next project that we need to do are like the big plants with the faux ferns. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna put those. I have like a few different ideas of places we can put them here on the front porch, but there looks like there is like a tiny bit of assembly, so let's get these put together and then we can try a few different areas of where we think they'll look good. It actually worked out so perfectly that the little like planter holders on the inside had this drainage hole. So I actually just decided to stick the faux fern stem straight into that. Definitely if you wanted to, you could bump them up more. But things on our front patio tend to like fall over pretty often, so I knew I wanted them set down a little bit lower to kind of have the weight more in the middle versus them being top heavy, if that makes sense. All right, so here is option 1. This would be having them on either side of the door. I would like this a lot if there was more room on this side, but I think instead it'd be better to have them on each side of the chairs. So let's go ahead and move this one over to the other side of the chairs and see how we feel about that. The other option is putting it where the rubber tree is, and then another one right here. That's another option. So let's play with some of the other options, but definitely let me know once we see all the options what one you guys like best in the comments. Bryn has been teething her 2-year molars really hard the last 2 days, hence the pajamas and the fact that she's on my hip, but that is okay. I will take all of the snuggles whenever I can get them. I just tried out so many different places to put these planters, and I think that right here is probably my best option because I feel like if I have them set back, then you can't really see them and they kind of lose the effect. So I was just kind of playing plant roulette until I found the right spacing for all of them. When I was planning to decorate for Easter, this whole area was definitely going to be a lot more colorful, but obviously I never got around to doing that, so I'm saving all of that Easter decor for next year. Next up, we are going to be moving on to my little succulent pot. I got this beautiful bowl from Wayfair and then grabbed all of these little succulents. It was like a pre-arranged succulent pot, which was pretty helpful. I know that they're going to get bigger and like kind of grow into each other and fill it all in, so that's why they're kind of spaced far apart. I just kind of wanted them to each have a little bit of room to grow into the pot, if that makes sense. But you could definitely do more succulents if you want to. Having a little like succulent pot party is such a fun and easy activity to do with like your kids or even like for like a girls' night. I highly recommend. Also, you might be thinking, Katie, why would you choose to do this like kind of messy activity when you just cleaned it? Great question. It started raining when I started doing it outside, so I had to move it all inside. And also a plant had already fallen over in the day that the cushions was drying, so I had to sweep anyways. But yeah, I went a little bit crazy with the sweeping and the power washing. I just wanted it to be absolutely perfect for like at least 2 seconds. Like, can I at least have that? All right, I have 2 plants left over. This one, which Brian was like, is that lettuce? I don't know what this is. My mother-in-law got it, like I said. So we have this one, and I did spray the base of it, but we just don't have anywhere for it on the front. And then also this really pretty pink flower. We're gonna move these to the back patio, which we're gonna be doing a little bit of work on in the next few weeks as well. But yeah, we don't have a home for these two plants, so those are gonna be rehomed to the back patio. Other than that though, here she is. She's clean, she's refreshed. Like, look how clean. All of that green came off of the cushions. They look so clean. I don't know what is in that outdoor cushion cleaner. I'll try to link one similar down below because like I said, I got mine a few years ago, but I'm sure there's a ton of them out there. I also sprayed down all of the furniture. We have the new succulent pot, which is super cute. Honestly, changing these planters, like spray painting them black, also such an easy budget-friendly way to make those look so much more expensive. I did decide to leave this white. I also think it would look great black, but I feel like because the cushions are white, it's nice to have another piece right there that's white to kind of like balance out all the other sort of like neutrals that we have going on. I moved my rubber tree to this back corner. We have another succulent pot right here. This one we've had for years. It's massive, and that's why I didn't put as many in here, because I want them to be able to like grow into the pot. They're gonna get bigger, they'll spread. And then the other fern is right here. So we have one on this side, one on this side, and I am so thrilled with my little patio refresh. Also, I did just use a wreath I already had. I did in fact pick off all of the pink flowers so that it would just be a green wreath. Again, it's called being resourceful. Well, all right, everybody, there you have it. There is my front patio refresh. It looks so good. This is probably the best it's ever looked, so I'm really, really happy with everything. Let me know your favorites down in the comments below. Be sure to check out the Wayfair big outdoor sale that they have going on. There are just thousands and thousands of markdowns on anything that you're looking for to refresh your outdoor space. And thank you so much again to Wayfair for sponsoring today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell. Thank you guys so much for being here today and every day. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.